In this episode of We Find How We Train, we're going to be taking a look at how Canelo trains this style of attack where he jumps on your line with the pendulum step, controls the line, and then throws a big, powerful punch. You've probably all seen him practice this move, the crouch down motion, and then into the up. Again, Canelo is a pretty good striker for modern day boxing. He's a pretty powerful striker and utilizes some of the mechanics of the down up motion and driving your weight from the ground. The only thing that Canelo is really missing is that he actually doesn't really drive from his front foot nearly as much as he should. He gets a little bit of weight into it, but he does a very, very good job striking down up and then jumping onto the line, control, takes that big step with that second control, and then gets to the front foot with the rear hand, a big pendulum right hand. Beautiful, beautiful work. We're also going to be taking a look at, here he is, crouching here, down, up into this body shot, slipping to the front foot just a little bit to explode into this punch. Again, down, up, exploding into this shot. A very, very common piece of offense. Again, down, up into this body shot, again, landing it. And now he's going to go down, up, and explode into the headshot here. Beautiful, beautiful work from Canelo there. And then again, one more punch. Boom. 1, 2, control. Takes lead foot dominance with the pendulum step while controlling the line into a right uppercut. Okay, all beautiful, beautiful sequences. And we're going to take a look at a few of the ways that he trains those. So here he is on the line here, slipping a little bit to the front foot, loading up on the front foot here. And now he's going to be driving off the front foot here and the ball of the back foot. Now, he doesn't really drive as much as he needs from the front foot. Okay, so think about that idea when you guys are practicing this yourself. Make sure that when you do this, you drive from both feet, and you'll be able to generate a lot of power. Now, this motion here, the same version that he does when he's on the in front of the guy. He crouches down here. Now, in the fight, he's going to take a bigger step here, and at the same time that he crouches, he's also going to control the line with the probe so that his opponent thinks that a punch is coming, and that allows him to get to this position to really smash over. And that's what makes Canelo so tricky and so hard to fight, is his ability to get from that controlling position with the feint into the right hand, and not just that, but the idea that that right hand also generates a lot of power. It's not just a regular random right hand, right? And again, adding to it a little bit, some beautiful, beautiful work here. And again, crouch, exploding into that shot, adding another punch to it to get more value out of the training, down, up into these shots here. And again, those are the same punches that he threw exactly in the fight, right? Exactly what he was doing. And now we're going to take a look at, here he is, right? Taking a step here, controlling the line with that shot here as he gets there, and then throwing this punch here. Again, another little version of that, trying to get on the line with the probe, boom, and then crouching into that shot. He is missing one punch in this sequence here, right? And we're going to take a look at him practicing a little bit of that. Wait, we're going to go here. Here, as he practices it here, okay, he's going to do left hand, jab, now hook, and then right hand. And these punches are to allow him to get into position to land those punches, right? We see him shuffling forward, using the pendulum step to close the distance, jab, pendulum step, and then throws this shot here. These punches that he's practicing here on the pads, bop, 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 he's trying to use very similar mechanics to help close the distance as he controls the line. Boom, step, right hand. And he's trying to get into position, but he's trying to do it off of a way that he can use two left hand controls so that he can load up his right hand. Okay, it's really pretty good work, to be honest. It's pretty good work. It's very similar if you guys watch Usyk versus Anthony Joshua, and he would have a very similar pattern where he would try to use a double jab into the rear hand to get to the line. But Canelo able to get there with much more power in his punches available to him, due to the fact that, Canelo actually practices his striking. A lot of fighters don't actually practice their striking nearly as much as they should. They practice their boxing. And if you guys have seen the YouTube shorts that I put on a couple of YouTube shorts showing me practicing some striking, just single punches, no weight transitions or anything, just one part of the sequence, right? The part where you get on the line and you snap into them. But all of this stuff is derived from the ability to drive your weight from the ground correctly, because when we want to punch and we want to gain power or drive weight into our punches, that weight comes from the ground. That's the first place the kinetic chain starts. And if you're not connected to the ground with both feet correctly, you're not going to be able to drive weight into your punch. Okay, and then if you can't get weight into your punch, you're not going to be able to get weight into your opponent's face. Okay. Now, if you guys want to learn the absolute best ways to train this stuff, check out the Fouts Boxing Combat System in the link below. I'm the only coach in the world that has a complete fight system with the understanding that everything that we do is with 2 feet. All of our punch technique is with 2 feet. So all the things that you're going to learn are how to get to the line with the correct structure, and then how to deliver your most powerful punch, your fastest, hardest punch, and then get off of the line. All the most important core concepts of combat, okay? And then teaching you guys that 2-foot punching that's the freebie, right? That's the part that shows you that I have a mastery of this stuff that other coaches just don't understand, okay? The more complicated part is I'm going to teach you what to do with your hands, okay? You have to learn what to do with every single piece of your kinetic chain in order to generate power, in order to continue the kinetic linking, and all the way until you get to your opponent's face. And I'm going to teach you what fighters like Canelo do, fighters like John Riel Casimero, fighters like Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia. I'm going to teach you what they do with their hands. I'm going to teach you the proper way to use your kinetic chain. And it all stems from being able to drive your weight from both feet. If you can't drive your weight from both feet, you're not going to be able to do these techniques because you're not going to have efficient weight transfer. So this is learning to do things with 2 feet is the first step in learning how to be not just a regular boxer, right, but a brilliant pendulum fighter, someone like Sugar Ray Robinson. Okay, someone asked me if my combat system is based off of Duran or Sugar Ray Leonard, or Duran or Sugar Ray Robinson, and it's not. It's better than what they had. The concepts and the theories and the understanding is going to teach you a more complete system of fighting than they had. Being able to fight orthodox or southpaw, being able to enter the line, land any of your hardest punches, and then exit from any position, and land in a position that's ready to re-enter the line as well. Okay, all those fighters are great fighters, but you'll see when you watch the videos, if you guys check it out, that Sugar Ray Robinson actually is a core, had a lot of very core boxing values, right? I don't want to say how like fundamentals. It's not just fundamentals, but his theory on fighting, the way that he would approach a fight, was very, very, very sound. Mechanically and structurally, and his IQ, very, very smart. But anyway, if you guys want to learn the absolute best way to train your power punches, you want to learn how to get the most amount of your weight transitions, how to get the most amount, right, of your workouts, okay? How to learn how punching power really works, okay? I'm the first coach in history to figure it out, to figure out all of it, to be able to teach anyone in the world how to punch hard. And not just hard regular, but hard for a hard puncher, Julian Jackson style. Guaranteed, if you stick with it and you work with it and you don't quit, you will develop incredible punching power. Okay? Yes, again, most people say punching power can't be taught, most coaches in the world. But again, I know that. I know what people say. I know that. Don't say that in the comments section, okay? Don't. Okay, I can teach you how to do it. Okay, now anyone in the LA area that doesn't believe me, or that wants to do a video thing, wants to meet in person and do a boxing lesson, let me know if you're in the LA area and we can work something out, and you can give if you want, an honest review of an in-person training with me. Anybody who's interested. And if you want to invite one of your local YouTubers, if you know a YouTuber in California, anywhere in California, that wants to do a demo with me, or someone that wants to, you want them to do a we fight how we train, or is this good coaching on what I can do, I will meet with anyone in person. Anyone. Okay? So let me know what your thoughts are. If you want to meet in person, you want to see what I can really do, because it's different in person. Okay? You can't see when I hit the bag that I'm the hardest puncher in the entire gym. At 5'6", there's guys who are 6'2", 6'3", standing right next to me hitting the bags, and I hit harder than them. You can't see. You have no concept of what's really going on. So if you're interested and you want to see, you want to do a review, you want to work something out, let me know. Okay, an honest review, meet in person, whoever you want to choose. If you got a YouTuber that wants to call me on my bullshit, right? I can teach anyone the 1-inch punch. Okay, and also the idea that, again, I am one of the hardest punchers you have ever seen. Okay, hands down, without a doubt. So anyway, if anyone would like to step to the challenge, let me know. And yeah, enjoy the free content. Okay, bye.